he surprised me and came to that gig and showed up with them, and I absolutely bombed because I just I wasn't happy to see him there.
And these are just 5
Ooh.
questions with absolutely no rhyme or reason, just to give folks a better understanding of perhaps your personality. So let's start out with the first one. In the last 2 years, you've gotten married and had a baby. How many minutes of new material has this added to your set?
Oh my god. Wow. I would say at least 20, maybe 30.
Oh, so you've gotten see. I remember guys like Bob Saget saying all stand-up should have a kid. It adds 12 minutes to your set.
It does. It's true.
All right, so you got about 20 minutes, you think, out of it. That's fantastic. What would you say is the most embarrassing moment from a gig that you've had? When I had Jackie Martling here, he said there's nothing that stand-ups love more than watching other stand-ups eat it on stage.
Oh.
Do you have any stories like that?
Yes, I was doing a gig in Syracuse, and I was like the Syracuse Funny Bone, and my aunt and uncle who live up by Binghamton came to hang out. And then, like, when my dad was still alive, he surprised me and came to that gig and showed up with them, and I absolutely bombed because I wasn't happy to see him there. Like, I was very anxious. It's like we didn't have a great relationship at the time, and like it just was so not good. It was just so uncomfortable, and you're on like like a legit stage, like a Funny Bone comedy club, and you're just like, oh my god, every 5 minutes that goes by is like a snail's pace, and that was one of the worst times ever for sure.
You remember getting grief from your fellow comics?
No, because I don't remember who. I hadn't brought like a host or a feature with me that time. It was just whoever the local people were. But I knew, like, if I come off stage going, "That wasn't fun," then I know that I didn't do well.
Okay. I remember Patrice telling the story of being at Boston one night and Kevin Hart was starting out, and he had bombed so hard that in the middle of his set, Patrice threw a phone book on stage and yelled out, read that, stupid. It's funnier than your entire set."
Oh, that's great. That's
And you
funny.
can imagine, like, if I think I would have melted if I was Kevin Hart at that point. But
That's great.
there you go. Okay. What's your favorite comfort food after a tough night?
Oh, well, right now it's air because 'cause I'm trying to lose that baby weight, but if I were in an eating mode, oh my god, donuts are great, like, especially from, like, the Stewart's rest stop. There's, like, some in upstate New York. I also really like anything with coconut, um, anything like oh, you know what's good? I like the sorbets that come in the coconut shell.
Mm.
Yeah, like, oh my god, coffee ice cream is great. What other
It's
snacks do I
it's a
like?
sweet tooth, basically
Yeah, oh,
something
for
sweet.
sure. Oh, for
Okay,
sure. Yeah.
excellent. Uh, in some mythical world, you're setting up a roast battle. What 2 people, alive or dead, would you put in that roast battle?
Oh, wow. Tony Hinchcliffe is one of the greats. So is Nikki Glazer. I guess I would pick them too. But, oh god, Patrice O'Neal is so good too. Wow, wow, wow. God, you know what? Living or dead, that really does open it up quite a bit. I would say Patrice O'Neal and Joan Rivers.
Wow, that's an interesting pairing.
Mhm.
Yeah, Patrice, I think we can figure out why. Why Joan Rivers?
'Cause she's just an icon. I've always loved her style, and I don't know. I just love it. I love an old lady. I miss her on Fashion Police for sure.
And she did have a mean streak to her comedy, to her
Mhm.
stand-up. Like, if you
Mhm.
watch some of her, not the stuff that was on The Tonight Show or her Fox show, but I mean, if you watch some old stand-up of hers, she could be
Mhm.
really,
She was
really
so
cutting
funny.
when she wanted to. Yeah, and Patrice, of course, probably my favorite comedian that I got to see live. Great. Okay. Best advice another comedian gave you and that you still use?
Hmm. God, I don't have I gotten much advice from other comedians? Maybe not. I would say just to, like, have fun, but
Okay.
that's kind of boring.
You can cite your own ego, your own id, if that's giving you the best advice.
Yeah, I think being present and, having fun.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
Okay.
remembering that the crowd, like, wants to like you. They already like you. You just have to, like, um, get them there, you know?
Excellent. Okay.
That's
Last one. Who would you put on your Mount Rushmore of comedy?
Ooh. Okay. My Mount Rushmore is gonna be, like this is so random, but just because of, like, people I really enjoy, like, from a everyone's gonna have a problem with this. Okay, Joan Rivers for sure, and just because I enjoy their physical comedy so much. Michael Richards, Jim Breuer, Norm Macdonald, Mark
one
Normand.
one more.
'Cause I
Okay, so you got
'cause
5.
everybody's gonna pick Chris Rock, Chappelle, Colin Quinn, George Carlin, like, everybody g says those guys, so
Yeah, no, that's a great top 5. And from what I've seen, it's a mix of sarcasm and joke writing on your
mhm.
Mount Rushmore. In your stand-up, do you value the art of writing a joke, or do you really lean on the experiential and the storytelling aspect of
I would say lately, probably more the storytelling aspect of it. Yeah,
it? Okay.
because of just, like, the life changes that have been going on with me last few years. It's more like I'm just trying to, like, find my way through it. Yeah.
Well, that sounds fantastic. Everyone, it's been Chrissie Mayr today on the Big Questions with Big John. I've certainly had a great time listening and talking with Chrissie.